couple came to one of our intensives several years, it's been about 6 years ago now, 7 years ago, and they had been divorced for several years, and their now grown adult children got together for what would be their anniversary and said, as a gift, they said, "We're sending you to Love Reboot." And they were pretty reluctant, but anyway, not only did they end up completing Love Reboot and then our Growing Love course afterward, they both quit their jobs, and now they're in the Austin area, and now they both only help other couples that are struggling or even divorced. They have a marriage ministry in Austin, and that's what they do full time. We're a nonprofit ministry that helps marriages in various ways. We're probably best known for our intensive workshops that are called Love Reboot. And one of the biggest reasons that we started doing those is that there's been studies that show that counseling as a first step for most couples, my training's in marriage and family therapy, I counsel a lot of couples, but as a first step for couples, the rate of failure is pretty dismal. It's about 17% of couples that start with counseling or therapy within 2 years are not together anymore. We've been doing intensives now for about 15 years, and they've been studied by 2 different groups, and both of them show that about 75% of the couples that have been through our intensives are still together. So apart from the intensives, we also have a curriculum, a 9-week curriculum called Growing Love. And it's also a great follow-up. Probably about half the couples that go through our intensives follow up with that. It's also a Together in Texas course, which means if you take the course as an engaged premarital couple, when you're finished, then you get your state marriage license fee waived. We also have a podcast called Relationship Rewire that gets about close to 60,000 downloads a month now, and we're excited about that. We have lots of exciting guests on there and good information and good topics that are interesting. And then we also do retreats, usually for churches. They're called My Love Lasts, and those are usually like a Friday night and all day Saturday, or a Friday, Saturday, Sunday type retreat. If you're interested in our organization, our ministry, what we do, you can go to growinglovenetwork.org, and you can see us like us on Facebook and Instagram and things like that. We're pretty active on social media. There was a recent study in Texas that said that the average divorce cost us as taxpayers $35,000. So if you think about that times hundreds of people every year just in our city that are divorcing, we are paying a big bill that we don't realize that we're paying. So just one donation of $800 to sponsor a couple to come to Love Reboot, basically you are saving yourself tens of thousands of dollars with our success rate.